Josh Banks here inside Coach's Corner, Season 2, Episode 9. We're usually seeing football, soccer, and volleyball. We're going to show the runners some love tonight. We're going to first welcome in the Buckeye Central cross-country team. We'll meet everybody here in one sec. It's going to be a fun night. I'm going to start to my left. Head coach for Buckeye Central cross-country and track, Joe Wiles. Coach, welcome in.
Thanks for having us.
Next, junior runner Angela Figueroa. She was pleasantly surprised I could pronounce her name right. Angela, welcome in.
Thank you.
And to her left is senior Nevaeh Metzger. The ladies are excited. I gave them the option of what we were going to do first tonight, so we're going to skip questions. We're going to jump right into 10 spin. So the way this is going to work is you can see you're staring at my screen. That's all right. You're going to say stop whenever you want to stop. We'll start with you, Angela. It's going to tell me a question. It could be a hidden talent. It could be sing the alma mater. It's going to be a bunch of random things. You're going to answer that question, and then we'll move on to the next person. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and say stop.
Okay. Stop.
Number 2. Showcase a hidden talent.
I don't think I can do it right now, but I can make really good microwave brownies.
I mean, that is a hidden talent. Microwave brownies are not easy to make. My wife's a baker, and I think she'd be impressed with that. So what's the secret?
Just use Greek yogurt instead of oil.
There you go. All right, Nevaeh, your turn. Say stop whenever you want to stop.
Stop.
Number 9. Your favorite, it's Halloween season. Halloween's tomorrow. Your favorite all-time Halloween costume. Doesn't have to be something you wore. It could be something you seen somebody wearing while you were out trick-or-treating when you were younger, or even to this day.
Okay, so I feel like my favorite costume is actually this year. So for some foreshadowing, my boyfriend is a redhead, and I made him dress up as Peter Pan, and I'm Tinkerbell. So I think that's the best.
Nice little duo there. We all could appreciate that one. Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Coach, your turn. Go ahead and say stop whenever you want to stop.
Stop. Oh, I've just had that one.
Roll it again. Stop us again.
Stop.
Number 7. In your opinion, what is the scariest horror movie character?
Ooh, I'm not a horror movie guy. I avoid them.
I'm the same way, so I understand that.
Yeah. So what would be the scariest?
You avoid the most, yeah.
Oh, I think thinking back to when I was a kid, probably Freddy Krueger. That was probably the one that freaked me out the most when I was a kid, and it's probably also why I don't watch horror movies. So,
yeah. So real quick, ladies, what's your guys' scariest horror movie character? That's kind of a question I want to get the answer from everybody.
I don't know if they're really a character, but whatever the, I guess, like, demonic or something in Smile, I think that's the most scariest thing because it's just so, like, it just messes with your mind and you just, like, can't stop it. So.
Absolutely. Angela?
I think the scariest one is, well, it's not a character. It's like in The Purge when they put on the masks.
Okay.
And they all have, like, the creepy masks. I don't like that.
All right, yep, I can understand that one as well. So let's go ahead and flip. We're going to go around one more time. Angela, go ahead and say stop whenever you're ready.
Okay, stop.
Number 3.
Oh, no.
Do an angry impression of Coach.
that's gonna be a hard one. I'm way too
Yeah.
Like coach or like
Yeah.
what mode do you want me to be in?
Whatever mode you can be in.
Okay, I'm gonna be TLC teacher. Come on, guys, we need to listen. You guys are not listening to what I'm saying. I've been talking this whole class, and you guys just keep having side conversations.
It's like a replay of today's class.
I can enjoy that one. Definitely enjoy that one. So she hit that on the nose there, Coach.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We had that conversation today. Yeah, in our leadership class.
There you go. All right, Nevaeh, let's have you go one more time here.
Stop.
How about we try again?
Stop.
All right, so it's your turn. Hers is making microwave brownies. What's your hidden talent?
See, that's the thing, though. Angela didn't give me credit because we make microwave
We make
brownies.
them together.
We make them together.
In the library
In
at
the
school.
Yeah, yes, we do.
There's a little key point that kind of got left out there, huh?
I'm sorry.
You better be.
All right, so they both make microwave brownies, but there's got to be something else, right?
Oh, I am a DJ. I am DJ Sugar,
Okay.
and my boyfriend is DJ Spice,
Okay.
and we go and DJ.
I would not expect that. So
Yeah.
that's definitely fun to know. So, Coach, we're gonna finish it off with you. That's gonna be a hard one to beat, though.
As
Let's
far
go
as the
ahead.
Talent?
No, we'll have you
Oh.
spin one more time.
Okay. Good, because I didn't put a bug in your ear.
Oh no!
Stop. Keep doubling them up. All right,
We
we'll try
do.
it again. Or you can just pick one.
Go.
Yeah, give me a number.
Stop.
We haven't done that.
10.
10? There you go. Fun fact about a team.
So instead of a teammate, we'll do fun fact about one of your fellow coaches.
Oh.
Fun fact about one of my fellow coaches.
That has 9.
Man, there's a lot of good ones. Coach Metzger runs more than any human I know, and regularly will punish himself with like 100-mile races,
Yes.
which is absolutely insane. And Coach Wechter is still the record holder of our mile record at Buckeye Central, and I think he graduated the same year I was born.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
He's that old.
that's
Maybe.
that's a long record.
Yeah, so it's been there for a long, long time. Yeah, so I get carried by my assistant coaches. They're phenomenal. I can't say enough about those guys. They are, two guys who are both have tons of experience as head coaches. So it's been really nice on the staff with them.
Nice to have the help of people that know
Oh.
what's going on.
Absolutely, they are as knowledgeable about the sport of running as anybody you can find in the area, I think.
All right, so now we're going to kind of play the let's get to know you game, right? Because you guys are here. I want to get to know you a little bit better, so we're going to start with you, Coach. I did a little bit of background on you, seen you ran at Ashland.
Mhm.
I heard you talking earlier, you graduated from Willard. What really got you into running and made you want to, after college, get into coaching?
I think I'll start with what got me into running. I don't know. I think it goes all the way back. My older brother ran a little bit, and he was not very good. Not trying to diss on him. He does tell me, if you ask him about his track career, he'll tell you that he's the only kid that he knows that ever speared somebody with a pole vault pole. So that was about the extent of his running. But when he would be at practice or at meets, I can remember going over and jumping around on the high jump pit and trying to high jump. And I was probably only 5th, 6th grade, but I don't know. I just had this from that point on. I was like, I just want to do this. So, and then going from college to coaching, I think that, being a teacher, that was just an easy transition. Working with people is something I've always enjoyed. So obviously, once I knew I wanted to be a teacher, being a coach was, to me, in my mind, was definitely hand in hand with that. So yeah, it was very easy for me to make that decision.
Well, and we always need coaches. I mean, to me, a teacher is the best coach because you're with them all day, every day, whether it's in class or just in the school in general. And then you get to help them, become better students, and then you're helping them become better people in your sport that you coach as well.
Yeah, absolutely nothing against lay coaches. I think we've got some phenomenal ones at Buckeye, and I've seen phenomenal ones everywhere else. But there's something about being a teacher and knowing and understanding how kids work. You're with them every day. You see them in the halls, you understand them, and I think it really helps make you a great coach too, because you understand what drives kids, you understand how their minds work, and yeah.
And it helps recruit kids to get numbers up too.
It does. Yep.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and shift our focus over to Miss Angela. How long have you been running? And same question kind of to you. What made you want to get into running? Because it's not really a sport that everybody is kind of drawn to. You go out there and run long distances for fun, essentially.
I've been running since 7th grade only because my sister used to run in high school, and I tried out for other sports and it didn't work. So I was like, I'll just try it, and I was really bad that year, but I got better, I guess.
Well, obviously you got better. You were a regional qualifier this year. It takes a lot to get to that point. There's a lot of great athletes in the area. Northwest Ohio is full of great runners at every level. What was it like for you this year? You've got one more year left. You make it to regionals. Now, what are you going to have to work on in the off season to kind of push yourself next year to get out of regionals and make it to a state meet?
Maybe just train harder, have a better mindset
Okay.
during practice.
I can accept that answer, I guess. But I think that's every sport. Training harder to get better is always the number one goal, but we'll take it. Let's go ahead and slide on down to senior Nevaeh Metzger. Obviously, your senior season, you finish again with a regional qualification. What's it meant for you to go through 4 years of high school? I'm guessing you've run all 4 years and just continue to grow to get to the point that you got to this year and make it as far as you have.
I mean, it's been like a really big goal of mine ever since I joined cross country to make it to regionals, because I do other sports like basketball and track, and I've been to regionals in those sports, so making it in cross country was just like a dream come true to me.
What got you into running?
I guess I used to do volleyball, and I just didn't like the fact that you just stand around all the time, so I was like, you know what? Another sport in season is cross country, so I decided to go out for that instead.
I still can't get it through my mind that people just like to run for fun. I guess it is what it is. We'll go back to the girls here. So, Angela, again, you have one more. Next year is going to be your senior season. What other sports do you compete in, and how does cross country help prepare you for those other sports? And if you don't, what would you maybe like to get into your senior year?
Well, I run track, like long distance stuff, so obviously cross country helps with that, and I might try basketball this year, so.
I'm
The
assuming the
running one-
person sitting beside you might have something to do with that.
Just a little bit.
So, Nevaeh, down to you. You're coming into your senior year. You've got basketball coming up. You've got track right around the corner. What's it going to be like for you, and what's been going through your mind since you started school this year? You have cross country, you go right into basketball, you finish with track, knowing that this is it for high school for you. What are maybe your plans, or what are you looking forward to as the rest of your senior year goes along?
I'm just hoping that I do better in each individual sport than what I did last year, hoping to improve each time. And I know that I want to go into college and play a sport, so I know that I'm not leaving everything behind. I'll always be fit and putting in the work.
Hey, that's all we can do is always put in the work. So now we're going to put in the work. We're going to jump into game number 2. This game is called Boomers Zoomers. It is 10 questions for you guys. Now, you guys can work together as a team here. It's 10 questions based on the year 2000, which is the year Coach here graduated high school.
Okay. I got this in the bag. I'm just joking.
Hey, I think you do.
Good thing it wasn't George.
Yeah, if it was George.
I think you do, but we'll have to wait and see. So let's go ahead with question number 1. This Olympic swimmer won the most gold medals in history during the 2000 Summer Olympics. It is a male.
You say it.
That is correct.
Yes, good job.
1 for 1.
Killing it.
I mean, you got a perfect score on the test right now, right? Let's go ahead and jump to
Very good.
question
Walk
2.
away.
Let's jump to
Yeah,
question
you walk
2.
away.
Another sports question is there was a lot of really kind of interesting moments in 2000 in sports. This women's tennis player won her first Wimbledon title.
I know what she looks like. I just don't know her name.
You're close. It's actually her sister. Her sister, Venus Williams, won her first Wimbledon title
I think
in
we
the
should
year
get half
2000.
credit for that. Half credit?
The producer's sitting right there.
Half credit?
I will if you can name one other tennis player other than Williams.
I'll give you half a point. She had,
Look at
she had
that.
that one just sitting there. She was waiting for that question.
I figured like the Williams sisters are a very easy one to go with.
Yeah, they absolutely are. They
I would have
absolutely
guessed
are.
Serena too. So.
All right, let's move on to question 3. This now popular phone brand released their first home computer that came in multiple colors. This now popular phone brand released their first the first MacBook iMac came out in the year 2000.
It was either
Why
Apple
was
or
I thinking
Android or
Samsung?
something.
I kind of made that one a little bit too easy with that hint in there, but that's all right. Question 4. This NBA player won his first of 5 championship rings. And it was actually the first year of a three-peat.
No one's wrong.
LeBron James.
He didn't get drafted until 08.
Oh.
Mike
It's
Jordan.
actually Kobe Bryant. Say, coach seemed, and the coach in the background back here, Coach Boggs from Bucyrus, seems pretty confident he knew that one as well.
Same.
No, 2000 was the Lakers' first ring in quite some time, and they actually went on to win 3 consecutive NBA championships between Kobe and Shaq. Next question. This MLB team won their 26th World Series championship.
The Giants.
Good guess. But it's actually the team the Dodgers are playing right now in the World Series. The Yankees won their 26th World Series in the year 2000.
You didn't know?
Closer.
I mean, you guys were both in California, and the team that was right was in New York, so you're kind of the same distance apart.
You're only
but
like 3,000 miles away.
I believe we're on question 6. This golfer won 3 major championships in the year 2000. It is.
No.
Wait.
You say it.
Tiger Woods?
It is Tiger Woods.
Okay.
Have a little more confidence, Nevaeh. You gave her the answer and then didn't want to say it.
Yeah, because last time I said it, I got it wrong.
You got that one right, though. Question number 7. This popular TV show starring Frankie Muniz debuted in January of 2000.
Say that again.
Frankie Muniz?
This popular TV show starring Frankie Muniz debuted in January of the year 2000.
Is this a man or?
It is. He was a very young child when this show debuted, and he actually became a very popular movie star as his career went along. I guarantee you've seen movies.
I just saw that. He's driving.
So
full-time in
apparently
NASCAR
the
next year.
producer says he's now a NASCAR driver. Adam
Yeah.
Thompson tells me.
I just saw that this week. He's got a full-time ride in NASCAR.
This show truly kicked off his path to fame. I don't know. It is a show, and I don't
How
know
many
when.
Full
se-
House.
Is this
Off the
20
top of my
questions?
head, I don't know how many seasons, but yeah,
2?
There's 2?
at least
At least 2.
here. I'll do you guys one better.
There is no way that answer is going to help.
I will give you.
Yeah, give me the exact amount.
I will give you the exact. There are 7 seasons.
Okay.
Can I see a picture?
No, the picture is gonna have the name in it. So
So season 4 would have been the most important, is my guess.
I would assume so. I mean,
Yeah.
midway through,
Midway
before
through.
the.
Actually, like an important
I would
show or
assume that
is it
season 4 was probably the one that was the
this
most
on-
important.
Is it an important show? It was a sitcom comedy show. No, it is not.
Okay.
Barely, we're playing 20 questions.
I was gonna say I thought we had 10, but I'll answer 20.
You said 7 seasons?
7 seasons.
I think Friends.
I think Friends has a lot more than 7 seasons. Coach,
Malcolm in the Middle.
see, Coach even knows that one.
Alvin in the middle? What?
Malcolm in the
Malcolm.
Middle.
What is that?
It is
It's a show with Frankie Muniz that had 7
That's
seasons.
a hard question. That's
It was a really good show, actually. Next question. There's another TV show on here right now, actually. We're getting ready to go. Next question. This reality show started in 2000 and now is in its 47th season.
I wanted to be on this. I don't think I could do it anymore.
What
I don't
was
think I
thinking
could
is
ever
not
do
right.
it.
Back in the day, I was like, I could do that. Other than, yeah.
no.
I'll even give you a hint. Also a popular song title, I want to say by Beyonce.
I might help you there, DJ.
Actually, that's pretty young.
I think that's the right artist. I'm almost positive that's the right artist. No, I'm positive that's the right artist.
Good thing they don't have a timer on you guys.
Yeah.
Starting next week.
Yeah, starting next week, I'm gonna put a.
Song featuring Jay-Z.
Now you're asking me, was it Destiny's Child? Was it the whole group? Okay, so it's the whole group.
You know.
Because he just looked it up. Thank you.
Google.
I appreciate the help. I was gonna say I think they knew the answer back there. So it's by the whole group Destiny's Child, which Beyonce was a part of. So I wasn't completely wrong in my hints.
Yeah.
It's a reality
It's
show.
a reality show.
He gave you that, Dan.
It's 48.
Yes, very soon, 48th season.
What is the one they go on and they sing?
The voice?
Maybe.
I think the Bucyrus.
I think they're
that's a great
hiding.
answer. They're saying that.
They're hiding in the chairs. They're tucking themselves in behind things. They're back there screaming, "Let them phone a friend." I don't know that we've ever allowed that.
On a friend
We
for
will
0
let Dan
points.
Metzger be the very first ever phone a friend. Dan,
Dano, come on up here.
Let's phone a friend for half points.
can't give him the answer, but you can give him as many hints as you want.
Yeah, you can't give them the answer,
Okay.
but you give them a hint that would help them figure it out. This reality.
The show started in 2000 and now is in its 47th season.
I already gave
It
them the
has to do
Destiny's
with
Child
Beyonce.
hint.
It airs on CBS.
I thought you said Fox.
That was
No,
the
that was the
last
other
show.
Oh.
I
My
couldn't
100-pound
handle the
life.
not eating.
Yeah,
That would be
exactly.
my problem with this. I couldn't handle the not eating.
Yep.
There is significant weight loss.
Yes.
I said my 100-pound
No,
line.
that's not right. That's not right.
I mean,
They
listen.
go through significant weight loss.
They go through very large
Excuse me,
life
guys versus-
trials.
Yes.
If you two were on it, you wouldn't last a week.
Dieting
No, it's not
one.
super size versus super skinny because you'd get a lot of food.
We're going to have to put 30 seconds on
Yep.
We're already 3 minutes over.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh shoot.
hurry up. Guess something.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's like we're tubby people.
No.
No, it is not. I'll give you that. It is not.
Angela, you would look like a Halloween yard decoration if you made it through the end of this show.
Super
Yes.
size versus super skinny.
Yep.
They have challenges, and once episode
You know what? You guys are going to get
The
voted off the radio show.
first ever season in 2000, the winner won $1 million.
The biggest loser.
I'm gonna take that as the answer, and it is Survivor.
Oh, what the heck?
And now they are frustrated because they know the show and they couldn't think of it.
At least you've heard of that one.
Yeah,
back there.
we had guys down hiding behind chairs because they knew the answer.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one. This famous...
survivor.
Exactly, that's the song.
Never heard that one?
Oh my god, I know that song.
Told you, DJ.
So let's play into your DJ and music knowledge on this question right here. This famous rapper released his third album at the time, which became the fastest selling solo album of all time.
What did you say?
His third album and the fastest selling solo album of all time.
Drake.
Oh, way too.
I'm gonna take Drake as the answer.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say Eminem.
It was Eminem. You said it as soon as I started reading the question, and then you just stopped. The first words out of your mouth were Eminem. I heard it.
I did.
Last question. This one might be a little hard for you too, if you're not movie buffs. Coach, I think you'll know this.
Okay.
This movie, released in the year 2000, starred Tom Hanks stranded on an island with nothing but a volleyball.
Oh my gosh, it's Alvin and the Chipmunks wrecked or something.
It is Castaway.
Yes.
Wilson!
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Wilson!
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
They're stranded on an island.
In that movie, they are. I will give you that.
Okay, Tom Hanks is not Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I don't know who Tom Hanks is, okay?
It's Forrest Gump.
Oh.
All right.
Jenny.
We're going to ask a couple more questions here, and we're going to get these guys wrapped up. We're going to start with the girls. I'll start with Angela. Let's hear really what your goals are. You finished this year at regionals. What are your goals for next season and for your upcoming potential basketball season and track next spring? I mean, you're the one that put it out there that you might play, so I have to ask.
Now if Coach Loya is watching, he's going to expect you to be at practice.
No, he won't. For basketball, learn how to shoot the ball.
Okay, that's a good goal.
For
That's a good
track,
start.
not get DQ'd at districts in the 4x8.
It's a good goal.
And for cross country to make it to state.
It's a good goal. That's a good goal. We'll slide down to Nevaeh, the senior here with us tonight. And what was it like for you? What type of reception did the two of you, and I'll ask you, did the two of you get for getting to regionals this year? And then what are you looking forward to with your classmates, teachers, and friends to finish out your senior year?
I mean, when we made it to regionals, it was crazy at our school. Like, we got to, walk behind the whole marching band, them, playing our fight song, and then also a song we chose, which was, Let's Get It Started.
Okay.
And, everyone was giving us high fives. They were just so pumped up. Little kids were giving us hugs. They're just... Our school system just supports us so well at Buckeye.
That's
And, yeah.
good to hear. That's really good to hear. So we'll flip it over. We'll finish with Coach. Coach, you guys had a great showing this year. You finished second in the N10. What's it going to take to improve on that? And then what are you looking forward to for your upcoming track season and then going in next year to cross country?
So I think cross country and track for us, it's a big numbers game, trying to get the numbers out. We have a phenomenal group of girls this year. One of the bigger teams we've had in a long time, which followed up last year. We had a really big group of guys and had one of the bigger guys teams we've had in a long time. So trying to keep the numbers up, trying to keep getting kids out and interested. As you said earlier, trying to convince kids that going out and running for fun is something that they want to do is always a challenge.
Easier said than done,
So
for sure.
we try to do as much creative stuff as we can to try to make it fun for the kids. Like I told you earlier, I was out buying $100 worth of crumble cookies last week to hand out to our seniors at senior night, and then to give to all the kids at our district meet. And then, in the summer, this summer, we took a trip to Put-in-Bay and spent the night there, camped out, and ran with their team. So just trying to create fun, experiences for the kids to try to draw those numbers out. And then going into the future seasons, I think we've got a lot of really energetic kids that are excited about track season this spring. So that's nice to see. I had 2 or 3 kids asking me today when we were going to start conditioning. So it's always nice when the kids are pumped up and ready to work and put in the work. So I'm excited about this year. Last year, as Angela referenced there, our 4x8 team on the girls' side qualified to regionals until we got the dreaded "Would a Buckeye Central coach please come to the finish line?" And we ended up getting DQ'd for being out of the exchange zone. Don't get Angela started on it.
It's a lie, as
Yeah.
they all say.
Yeah, it was pretty universally agreed on. So we were a little frustrated, but we've got the whole team back this year, the whole 4x8 group on the girls' side. On the guys' side, we have a returning state runner-up, so that's pretty exciting to have in your back pocket going into the season. So that'll be fun with Corbin Bloomfield in the long jump. So it's going to be a really exciting season for us. Hopefully, it's a really positive off season and leads into some good things in the spring.
All right, Coach. Ladies, thank you guys so much for being on. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to have some more runners on the air where Bucyrus Cross Country awaits after this break. Josh Banks back inside Coach's Corner, brought to you by WBCO, WQEO 92.7, Crawford County Now, the Friday Night Foam Board, and our amazing sponsor, Bucyrus and Galion Pizza Hut. We are now the presence of the Bucyrus boys cross country team, led by head coach sitting to my left, Coach Kevin Boggs. Coach, welcome in, number one.
Thank you.
And we'll I'm just going to start with the question that I asked the previous coach right off the bat with you.
Sure.
I heard you talking earlier, you kind of started at Crestline, ended up at Bucyrus. Mm-hmm. What got you into coaching and more specifically the running aspect? Because again, I can't really find myself to want to run for fun.
When I went through Bucyrus, because I graduated from Bucyrus, when I got involved into coaching, for me, it was a good opportunity, and really it kind of helped me deal with a lot of, youthful issues that I had going on. Got into the running, and I hurdled. And I never ran distance, and really didn't. I hurdled and I high jumped, I long jumped, and I've just always had a passion for the running. Gotten into coaching the track first, and then initially. Then transferred to coaching cross country, and I've been doing it a long time. This is year 29 or 30 of coaching track and field and cross country. So
long run for you.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to slide over to our first cross country athlete here, junior state qualifier for the Bucyrus cross country team, Carter Boggs. Carter, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
What's the reception been for you at Bucyrus? I used to coach there myself. What's the reception been for you from your fellow classmates in the school being a state qualifier?
Oh, well, everybody has been pretty supportive. A lot of hey, congratulations through the halls. I'm just happy to represent our school in a very positive way. So like to keep doing that.
Absolutely, and you still got one more year ahead of you to do even more great things. We're going to slide over to fellow runner, the lone senior on the squad, Charlie Miley. What was it like for you this year as a squad? You guys make it to regionals. What was that representation meant for you to bring that type of accomplishment to Bucyrus?
We definitely wanted to try to make it back. I mean, we made it last year, and we had a pretty good group up in the front, but we definitely felt like our back was kind of hanging off a little bit, and we were really on the edge of making it last year. And this year, we really wanted to go out and show that we weren't that on the break team. We wanted to be one of those top 3 teams, and we definitely were able to do that. And I'm really proud that I'm able to say that I am one of the top guys that was able to help bring everyone along to regionals and help support everyone that was there.
And I mean, you can't ask for a much better answer than that. So now we're going to go to a little bit of fun, fellas. We're going to jump into 10 spin, the same thing the ladies just played. The questions aren't going to change, but I'm hoping some of the answers do. So, Coach, we'll start with you. Stop us whenever you're ready.
Sure. Stop.
Number 5. Hey, this is one we didn't get from the last group.
Oh, yeah. Good.
So let's tell. I know most of the boys that are on the team. Again, I'm from the area.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a funny story about the team from this season.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Can Mr. always remember, I'm your favorite athlete on the team. You don't have to call me out right
Gosh, There's so many, like, our group of boys, I mean, I've known them all since they're, like, elementary age. And obviously Carter is my boy. Gosh, I don't know. I know the one character on our team who we all love. He's an awesome guy, AJ Griffin. We always have a running joke when we're out on a run. When we go by dogs, our standard is, AJ, you can't pet the dog. Because he loves dogs, and he's always like, hey, there's a dog. I bet I could go pet him. So I think that's a common thread for us, and he's such a good guy, but when they run as a group, that's just something we're always kind of joking about with AJ.
So how often does he go pet the dog?
He's gotten better. His freshman year, it'd be every time we'd pass one, it's like, AJ, you cannot pet the pit bull who's growling at you, who's behind the fence. But no, he's been great. And then when we go to meets and things, if there's a dog, a lot of people bring dogs to cross-country meets. And if I see the dog at the meet, I know at some point he's going to find it because he just has this love for dogs. So.
All right, Carter, your turn. Go ahead and stop us whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Number 2, showcase a hidden talent. Seems to be the common thread.
We know his hidden talent.
I'm pretty good with geography. I can.
All right,
like,
Mr. Thompson, I'm going to need you to help me out with this one. Let's find some sort of geography question that we can ask
it's
Carter.
the shape of the country, not like
The shape?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's uncanny.
It's bad. It's really bad.
I mean, I'm assuming it's pretty impressive.
It's
if
very impressive.
I'm getting the response that I'm getting. So as far as seeing it, you can see the shape and know almost instantaneously which one it is then? Is that what you...
Yeah.
Okay,
99% of the time.
Unless it's some random island in the middle of the Pacific.
Yeah, he'll know Pacific Islands that nobody else knows. It's unreal.
Geography was my worst subject in school, so... Not much I can say, but that is very, very impressive. Charlie, your turn. Go ahead and stop us whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Number 1. Sing the school alma mater. Now, I will say,
Just so you
I
know,
was
he's
here.
the only one of the three of us that know this.
I was here 2 weeks ago, and I had a River Valley football player was able to sing it for me. It was one of the first times we've ever had it done. So
I'm not going to sing it, but I'll say it.
I can live with that.
To Bucyrus High, we raise our song. To thee, we love to sing. The name that sets our hearts up praise and makes our voices ring. To Bucyrus High, our dear old high. To thee, we love to sing. Oh, I should know this in the choir. Yeah, that's the majority of what it is.
That's the majority of what it is. I'll give it to you. Again, most people don't even know it. You see all the football teams and all the sporting teams get out there and sing it after an event, and a lot of times they're not even singing anything. Their lips are moving, or they're talking to the person beside them. So it's nice to
He's the only
know.
one of us that knows it.
I don't know it
Yeah.
either. Coach, back to you. We're gonna go around one more time.
Yeah, absolutely. Stop. You better do a different one. I can't sing it.
Try that one again.
Stop.
And you said you ran track.
I did.
And
Came
I'm
from-
sure you played other sports as well.
I did.
Your most embarrassing athletic moment.
Oh gosh. As a hurdler, because I was an ex-hurdler, I've had some pretty nasty falls over the years. So I would say probably some of my more embarrassing ones were wiping out in the hurdles, taking out 2 or 3 lanes of hurdles beside me. Those were pretty memorable and I would say embarrassing. So
All right, I wasn't a track guy, so I couldn't imagine what that would be like. So Carter, your turn here. One more time.
Stop.
Number 8. Another one.
Stop.
8 again.
All right, let's do 7. The same thing the girls answered earlier, and I actually want an answer from all 3 of you again. The scariest horror movie character.
Chucky is the only one that's coming to mind.
Good one.
I can understand why that would be one. Charlie?
I'll say Pennywise, the clown.
I am also like Coach Wiles. He said he's not a horror fan film, but I'm kind of of the Freddy Krueger era myself too. So no, I would throw myself into that one.
Freddy Krueger,
Either that
Pennywise,
or
and Chucky.
Pinhead. Pinhead's kind of disturbing too.
I would have to agree. Pinhead might be a little bit more disturbing than Freddy Krueger.
Dark, so.
So Charlie, we're gonna swing it back to you.
Stop.
Number 9. Favorite all-time Halloween costume.
So, I've been dressed up for the past like 4 years, but I will say my favorite one was when I dressed up as Thomas the Tank Engine in like kindergarten or preschool. That was
Classic.
like the best one I've ever done.
That is definitely a classic. And also, Charlie, I think you kind of got something that you want to mention here to the folks that are watching.
Yes.
Oh, no.
So I actually have a podcast that the whole cross country team does. Oh, spelled it
Not
wrong.
the whole cross country team.
A majority of the cross country team.
It's not sanctioned by the school. It's
No.
private. Yeah, we're just giving you all the boilerplate. Keep you safe, keep the school safe, keep all the.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Everything's appropriate.
The mom,
On
the
Instagram at Tua Talk, please follow. We have interviews with many schools' greatest athletes, specifically Boomer Cleveland from Mohawk. But that's okay.
Seems to be the common name we've heard a couple of times here tonight.
He's
he
the
was in
greatest
school.
of all time.
He was in school. So, you know what, guys? I know it says on here we're going to go to questions again, but I'm kind of feeling just hopping right into our final game. How's that sound?
Whatever
Fine
you
with
would
me.
like to do, sir.
We're going to play same page. So, this is not a work together game, fellas. This is a competition between the two of you and Coach, and it's who can answer and who knows Coach's answers better. Now, again, just like I had 2 weeks ago, I got a father-son duo here, so we kind of all have expectations on who should probably take this one, but
pressure,
you
Charlie.
never know what could happen.
I'm going to get this one. I'm going to come out with the win on this.
You do your
So,
weird, man.
let's jump right into question number 1, Mr. Thompson. What is one word that Coach used most often at practice? One word or phrase that he says the most at practice.
Hey, keep it appropriate, please. With this, I don't know. I'm kind of curious what they're gonna say.
Since you're saying that, I don't know what I don't know if I'm
I
right.
don't know. I ramble a lot of stuff.
He talks a lot, so not as many stories as we used to get from our old coaches, but
Yeah, I don't have stories or tell jokes, so
All right, we everybody got answers wrote down?
I
Let's,
guess.
let's
I don't
flip
know.
them and let's see if anybody guessed it. Get going, put in work. Don't pet the dog, AJ. I was kind of expecting one of them to write that after the
Yeah,
conversation we just had.
Gosh, I don't know. I'm thinking what they say, and I say those things a lot too. So that's
mine's a daily thing, so I think I get the points.
I think we got no points across the board right now.
I tried to get that one out.
Let's go on to question number 2. Which one of your fellow runners knows how to best get under Coach's skin? I think this is going to be a consensus answer here, so let's go ahead and flip. I was expecting the consensus answer there.
We love him though.
You're such a good
He hasn't tried to. It's just his human nature.
He's just a great guy.
He's just
So,
special.
sometimes we're just that person that no matter what we do, we get underneath their skin. Question 3. What is Coach's... We all are athletes. We've all been a part of a team. What is Coach's biggest superstition on meet days? Whether it's the same meal every meet, whether it's the same thing he brings, the same drink, what's his
like
thing that he
mice and
does
stuff.
consistently every single meet?
I don't like my answer anymore since you wrote.
You wrote an extremely long answer. I watched you kind of write that one out, so I'm curious to see. And if it's close,
Ooh, okay. I got this.
I don't know.
relative
I feel
answers
like
will be
think
accepted.
You wrote an essay over there.
You both did.
No, I
Let's
think-
start with Coach. You guys wait a second. Let's start with
I don't have a
Coach.
superstition, but I always make sure I have I always wear my sunglasses.
You've never told me that.
Well, here's
You
the thing.
can't see without
It's-
'em.
Here's the thing,
I
though.
know they're prescription, so I have to have them.
I was gonna say, here's the thing, though. It's not something that you have to be told. It's just something that he has to do.
Specific that you told me once.
All right,
Oh.
so we'll start with Carter. Eat a large pizza by himself before race day.
Oh, that was what. Yeah, I would do that.
Charlie, what'd you put?
Don't warm up too early or too much.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good too.
So
You guys know me better than me.
they put that. That's the second time they put down answers where he was like, "Yeah, I guess that is kind of right too."
Apparently, I have a lot of noticeable habits. I guess.
All right, next question. True or false? It's Halloween time, right? True or false? Coach likes candy corn. I can tell you one thing. I sure don't.
I'll tell you, I don't think I've ever been at their house around this time, so I might have no clue. You live
Coach, flip. False.
You don't get it.
I mean, listen, it's a 50-50 shot
Yeah,
there.
no.
I mean,
But
been in the house.
I'm just not a fan of candy corn. I don't know too many people that are.
I've been in the house.
He's like, when have we ever had candy corn?
Well, I mean, that's kind of a giveaway there, right? If we've never had it in the house, that means we're not going to eat it. I think we got one question left.
Yeah.
Which player on the team is most likely to run for president?
My name's not on this, guys.
Buddy,
Imagine me for president.
not happening.
All right, we'll start with Carter this time.
I was gonna go.
We'll
with that
start
one.
with
I
Charlie.
went that same route.
I went with you.
So,
Look at me.
so Charlie gets credit from Coach. Why is that?
Charlie, he has a gift with people. He is very social, and he can talk and sell and just promote anything.
So, guys, you guys wrote down the same answer. Why Kyle?
Kyle just, even at practice, Kyle has the biggest heart out of anyone. You know, Carter might be a really good runner, but there's an argument that Kyle puts more work in than Carter does. And Kyle just has that heart, and Kyle shows that heart every day.
Every day. Good.
Great answers by everybody. But we're going to go ahead and pop into our final couple questions with these guys. We're going to start on the far side of me with Carter, junior state qualifier, obviously. I heard you guys talking when you first got here. You went to a pretty big meet at the beginning of the season, ran against some really good competition. I think Coach said you finished 13th there.
Yeah.
So what are your goals and really expectations for Saturday when you go down to Fortress and you run in the state meet?
Well, the goal is always to try to get the, like, whatever they give out, like get state honors. So coming in a position to do that, I think at least. So goal is to get a certificate or a medal or both. So just run, have a good day. I mean, at the end of the day, you made it to state, so you got nothing to lose. So.
And then obviously, I mean, I'll ask you one more question. You go to regionals as a team.
Yeah.
What was it like for you this year and in years past? Because cross country has really kind of become a thing at Bucyrus. You guys are very talented every year in the running aspect of things. What's it been like for you to be a part of some of the groups that you've been a part of? And as your junior year, you make it to regionals and now you get to go run. Unfortunately, it's as an individual, but you had all your fellow runners there with you at regionals when you qualified.
It was a great experience. We've been wanting that the whole season. And, you know, we got there the first time, we're like, okay, we're going to do this again. And everybody's moods has just been a lot better this year. Everybody's been pushing each other at practices. Been overall just a lot better of a year, I feel. Just everyone's not, like, arguing with each other, you know, stuff like that. We all just work together and, like, we're doing this, we got to do it, so.
All right, we'll swing down here to Charlie. What's it been like for you? You're the lone senior in this group between the boys. I see we got a couple girls on the roster this year. You're the lone senior. What's it been like for you to mentor and help these young kids, a couple freshmen, some sophomores, really enjoy this sport and grow as runners and grow as competitors?
No, I've been running with most of the boys on the team since I was in 4th or 5th grade. I mean, I was on the first elementary team at Bucyrus, and all of us were on it, and we all just kept going up. And none of us are really very big people, so obviously cross country was kind of just right away our calling. But throughout the years, I haven't really had the greatest, I don't want to say experience, but the greatest times and placements and everything. And this year, about halfway through the year, I really had a huge breakout moment. And that's when the rest of the team realized that they can also do it. Because if they see that I can do it after all this work, they realize they could do it. And, you know, I started running with Carter more at practice, and the whole team just started following me. And it really doesn't make it feel like I'm the only senior, because Carter and everyone else has been doing it for so long. So it's not like everyone doesn't know what they're doing. It really feels like everyone's with me, and it doesn't feel like I have to teach anyone anything. Everyone's just learning from each other, and everyone seems like a senior, very talented person. And it just makes the whole team feel as like a family, and not just, you know, you have the parents and the siblings. You just have everyone combined as one.
Great.
Presidential.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Coach, we'll finish things with you.
Sure.
Obviously, your coach, obviously your dad as well. What's it mean for you to have coached him so far 3 years of high school? Now he's qualified for the state meet, and you know, expectations are for him to finish as an All-Ohioan, I think. Yeah. I think everybody in the area expects that. But then you still get one more year with him. What are you most looking forward to?
It's been I've been coaching him since he was really 6 years old, because he's been running a long time through the different programs. Our goal, obviously, is to be success, just enjoy the experience. You know, we want it, you know, the goal is to, you know, keep improving. Which is always, no matter where you finish, try to get better every day. You know, always proud of his efforts because he works super hard. But he's also, you know, he's got such a core group of guys on that team, and it's been really good to see how they all bond and work together. So.
And obviously, you had mentioned, you know, you got indoor track right around the corner.
We do. We'll start indoor like December and then a lot of the guys are the same core guys. And then, you know, obviously we want to keep building our success. We've got a very talented group of young guys coming out for track in the spring. The N10 is super competitive, but, you know, it's really a great group of teams that everybody supports each other. I mean, it was great to see the Buckeye girls make it where they did this year. We were very, very happy for them. the track and cross-country community, and then 10 is very supportive of each other, which, we're going to be cheering for, Evan and Braden down there just as much as, obviously Carter. So it's going to be fun to watch.
It makes it easier when the whole community, the whole conference is a big family, a big community.
Yeah.
We're going to swing it back to Charlie one more time.
All right.
We're going to let you plug one final time before we go off the air. Go ahead. Where are we following at?
You can find us on Instagram. We're slowly going to come out on TikTok. But first of all, just start on Instagram, @TuaTalk on Instagram.
And we are going to give you a lower third here on the air to tell everybody where to follow. Guys, hey, it's a cross-country podcast with a bunch of kids that love to be around each other. Go check it out. I'm going to check it out myself when we're done here. But that's going to close everything out here, Season 2, Episode 9 of the Coach's Corner from Crawford County Now, WQEL, WBCO, and the Friday Night Phone Board with Davy Jones. Thank you again to Bucyrus, Galion, Pizza Hut. Everybody have fun and enjoy some high school soccer that's going on right now, and then volleyball and football the rest of the week on the OH Report.